Right now, somewhere in the Middle East, a bomb is falling, but not randomly. It knows the address. It knows the floor. It even knows the room. Welcome to the age of precision warfare, where a 500-pound JDAM doesn't just destroy a target, it chooses it. Pull back the curtain on the weapon that shocked the world. We break down the technology behind Israel's most precise strikes. We reveal why military commanders across the globe are losing sleep over what they saw. Think modern war is just politics and speeches. You've never seen a JDAM at work. Decades of conventional warfare, one single strike rewrote the rules of modern combat forever. In the dead of night, Israeli F-35s screamed over hostile airspace, invisible to radar and silent to detection systems. They released a weapon the world hadn't fully reckoned with yet. The weapon was the JDAM, Joint Direct Attack Munition. Within seconds, a high-value target buried deep underground ceased to exist. No collateral damage. No missed coordinates. Calculated destruction delivered from 4,000 feet. Military analysts worldwide froze. Enemies recalculated. Allies took notes. This wasn't luck. This wasn't brute force. This was the product of decades of American engineering and Israeli operational genius. Doctrine of precision had fundamentally transformed what war looks like in the 21st century. Most people hear JDAM and picture a fancy missile. They're wrong. The JDAM isn't actually a bomb, it's a kit, a guidance upgrade that transforms a dumb gravity-fault bomb into a GPS, guided wind-correcting laser, accurate instrument of war. Developed by Boeing in the 1990s, after catastrophic accuracy failures in Desert Storm, the JDAM kit straps onto existing Mk-80 series bombs and gives them a brain. The kit includes an inertial navigation system and a GPS receiver. Together, they guide the bomb to within meters of any coordinate on Earth. Unit is around $25,000. Compare that to a Tomahawk cruise missile at over $2 million. The JDAM democratized precision. Israel became its most sophisticated operator. Israel didn't just buy precision weapons, it built an entire military philosophy around them. The IDF's targeting doctrine is unlike any other on Earth. It operates under a framework called the Bank. This is a constantly updated intelligence-driven database of thousands of pre-approved targets. Each target is vetted through layers of legal, strategic, and operational review. Before a single JDAM drops, JAG officers, intelligence analysts, and commanders all sign off. This isn't accidental precision, it's institutional precision. Israel trains its pilots specifically for low, collateral, damage scenarios. Simulate urban strikes thousands of times before any real-world deployment. The result is a military that can hit a weapons depot buried beneath a residential block while leaving the building next door standing. That's not luck. That's doctrine. Behind every Israeli precision strike is a layered intelligence and targeting ecosystem that most countries can only dream about. It starts with ISR, which stands for Intelligence, Surveillance, and Reconnaissance. Israeli drone satellite signal, intercept units, and human intelligence networks feed real-time data into targeting pipelines. That data is cross-referenced, validated, and converted into strike coordinates. Then comes the aircraft, which is typically an F-35I. This is Israel's heavily customized variant equipped with domestic electronic warfare suites and sensor fusion systems. The pilot doesn't just fly a jet, he operates a flying supercomputer. JDAM coordinates are programmed pre-launch or updated mid-flight via data link. Intelligence to impact the entire kill chain can execute in under 60 minutes. In October 2024, Israel executed what military experts called one of the most sophisticated air campaigns in modern history. In a coordinated multi-wave operation, Israeli aircraft penetrated Iranian airspace. This is one of the most heavily defended territories on the planet. They methodically dismantled key components of Iran's S-300 air defense network. The strikes were precise, deliberate, and psychologically devastating. Iran's radar batteries went offline one by one. These were the very systems designed to detect and destroy exactly these kinds of aircraft. Analysts noted that Israeli jets flew specific routes that exposed known radar blind spots. This intelligence took years to compile. The message was unmistakable. We know where everything is, and we can reach all of it. The JDAM delivered that message personally. Not all targets hide in the open. Some of the most critical military infrastructure in the Middle East is buried. Hardened bunkers, underground command centers, and weapons storage tunnels are designed specifically to survive conventional airstrikes. The BLU-109 JDAM variant enters the picture. Nicknamed the Bunker Buster, it pairs a penetrating warhead with JDAM guidance to drive deep into reinforced concrete before detonating. Israel used these devastating weapons against Hezbollah tunnel networks in Lebanon and Hamas command infrastructure beneath Gaza. The bomb first pierces through multiple meters of reinforced earth and concrete. Then it explodes inside the structure, collapsing it from within. Military equivalent of a scalpel that punches through armor. Precise entry. Catastrophic internal effect. Minimal surface signature. The hardest test of any precision weapon isn't an open desert, it's a city. Urban warfare forces an impossible calculus between military necessity and civilian protection. Israel's use of JDAMs in densely populated Gaza drew global scrutiny and fierce debate. Critics pointed to civilian casualties. The IDF pointed to Hamas deliberately embedding military infrastructure inside hospitals, schools, and mosques. The truth is brutally complex. JDAM technology is among the most precise ever deployed in urban combat. But precision doesn't equal zero collateral damage when enemies intentionally use civilians as shields. This tension has forced militaries worldwide to confront hard questions about proportionality, targeting ethics, and what precision warfare actually means. The battlefield is a neighborhood, and every building hides a secret. Precision dominance doesn't go unanswered. Hezbollah and other adversaries have watched Israel's strikes and drawn urgent lessons. The adaptations are already underway. Underground construction has accelerated dramatically. Tunnels are deeper. Bunker walls are thicker. Command centers are dispersed across wider geographic areas to deny single strike decapitation. Warfare units are investing heavily in GPS, jamming technology designed specifically to confuse JDAM guidance systems mid-flight. Decoys including fake radar installations and dummy weapons depots are deployed to drain precision munitions on worthless targets. Adversaries are also dispersing assets into civilian areas precisely because they understand Israel's legal and ethical constraints around collateral damage. The arms race isn't just about bigger weapons anymore. It's about defeating smart weapons. That race is very much alive. Israel's precision campaigns haven't gone unnoticed in the world's war rooms. The United States has dramatically accelerated JDAM production and export, received JDAM kits with small wings that glide bombs up to 72 kilometers, transformed Soviet-era dumb bombs into precision munitions overnight. China has developed its own GPS-guided bomb family called the LS series. Russia, embarrassed by its precision failures in Ukraine, is scrambling to build domestic equivalents. South Korea, Japan, and India are all accelerating precision munitions investment. The lesson the world drew from Israel's strikes is simple and terrifying. In modern warfare, accuracy isn't an advantage. It's the minimum requirement just to play. We are standing at the edge of a new era in warfare. It is defined not by who has the most weapons, but by who can find and strike the right target fastest. Artificial intelligence is already being integrated into targeting pipelines. This is compressing the kill chain from hours to minutes. Autonomous drone swarms guided by machine learning algorithms will soon operate alongside and eventually instead of human pilots. The JDAM was the opening act. The next generation of precision weapons will think, adapt, and select targets with a speed no human commander can match. The moral, legal, and strategic questions this raises are enormous. Nations that fail to answer them will find themselves outmatched not by armies, but by algorithms. This video opened your eyes to how modern warfare has quietly transformed around us. Hit that like button right now. The YouTube algorithm is the one battle we actually need your help winning. Subscribe so you never miss a breakdown like this. Drop a comment below and tell us, do you think precision weapons make war more ethical or just more efficient at destruction? Every single reply. Share this with someone who still thinks war looks like the movies. It doesn't anymore. And they need to know.